Hello, I am Anthony. We are continuing the Food Manufacturing Hazard series with Episode 3. Today we are looking at biological contamination and Legionella risk in food manufacturing. We will cover what these risks are, how they're classified, their health effects, and where these hazards show up across your site. We will also examine real industrial case studies and discuss what you can do to control these risks effectively. The global impact is staggering. 600 million people fall ill annually from contaminated food, resulting in 420,000 deaths worldwide. In the US, 48 million people fall ill each year, while in the UK, foodborne illness costs society over £9 billion annually. Recall alerts rose by 8% in 2024. Pathogen-linked recalls, specifically Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli, increased by 41%. Biological hazards are invisible and often undetectable by sight or smell. Unlike physical contamination, they can spread deep into the supply chain before detection. They enter through raw materials, people, surfaces, and drains. Risks include pathogenic bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungi, allergens, and waterborne pathogens. Salmonella drove 41 FDA recalls last year. Meanwhile, Campylobacter remains the most commonly reported cause of foodborne illness in the UK. Recent E. coli outbreaks have caused severe illness across states. For norovirus, handlers must stay off work for 48 hours after all symptoms stop. Listeria is unique because it grows at refrigeration temperatures. Chilling does not kill it, making it a persistent threat in chilled packing areas. It's particularly dangerous for pregnant women and the elderly. Recent outbreaks in ready-to-eat meals have tragically resulted in multiple deaths and infant loss. Allergens are a biological hazard. Exposure to even a trace amount, like a drop of milk or a few sesame seeds, can trigger fatal anaphylaxis. The FDA states that may contain labels are no substitute for good manufacturing practices. Shared equipment and airborne dust are critical failure points. Compliance requires understanding regional differences. The UK list includes 14 statutory allergens, while the US FDA recognizes 9 major groups. Legionella becomes dangerous when it multiplies in artificial water systems. It is an occupational health hazard, not a food safety risk. It causes 2 diseases: Legionnaire's disease, a severe pneumonia, and Pontiac fever, a milder flu-like illness. Both are significant occupational risks. Primary sources in food plants include cooling towers, condensers, humidifiers, and spray cleaning equipment. Even emergency showers are risk points. UK law requires documented risk assessments under ACOP 8. In the US, OSHA's General Duty Clause and ASHRAE 188 set the control standards. Temperature control is vital. Cold water must be stored below 20 degrees and hot water at 60 degrees or above to inhibit growth. Prevention is built on 7 pillars, including supplier control, hygienic zoning, sanitation, and proactive environmental and water management. Historical cases like Barrow and Furness show that neglected cooling towers can infect people walking past on public streets, leading to criminal charges. In 2022, a South Carolina plant outbreak linked to water jet cutters showed that any aerosol generating equipment must be in your risk assessment. The Boar's Head outbreak involved 69 violations and 10 deaths. It proves that Listeria can persist for months before causing catastrophe. Stagnant water during shutdowns is a major risk. Any facility returning after a prolonged closure must apply full recommissioning procedures. What good looks like is a completed risk assessment, an appointed responsible person, and temperature records maintained for all systems. It requires active HACCP plans, hygienic zoning, validated sanitation, and comprehensive training for all staff before they enter production. We must treat water safety with the same importance as food safety. The pathogens differ, but the impact of failure is identical. Thank you for watching. If this video was useful, share it with your team. Subscribe to the Toolbox Ready HSE channel on YouTube for new safety content. Nobody gets hurt, everybody stays healthy. See you in the next one.